Hi guys, I'm Dr. Braddock and I am a Texas chiropractor. I've been in practice for a little over 11 years. I practice in a small town called Van Alstyne, just north of Dallas. And I want to give you an update on what's going on with your rights as a chiropractor in the state of Texas to diagnose patients, to treat nerve related conditions, and really just your overall treatment of a patient in the first place. Before I tell you that, I want to tell you a little bit about why I'm making you this video. I'm going to be honest and tell you that I'm terribly embarrassed to let you know that for the last 11 years I have not been a member of the TCA. I've been blessed to have a really thriving, successful office and just never really met. I mean, I heard the stuff in the background about what the TCA was going through or what they were doing, but I never really got involved. I never gave literally one red cent to the TCA. And then a couple of weeks ago, if you don't know, we literally lost the right to diagnose patients in the TMA versus T BCE lawsuit. So the TMA basically owns you at this point, and it's really a bad thing. Now, obviously, we're going through the appeals process of that. So in our day-to-day practice, nothing has changed yet. But if nothing gets appealed, something dramatic will change, and it's really scary. I don't want to make this video to scare you, but the more that I looked into it, the more frightening and real and substantial this threat is. There's a couple of different things I did at that point. One, I really started to investigate and found out that all this time, unbeknownst to me, the TCA has been fighting for us as Texas chiropractors. They have been doing an incredible job showing up every single day and fighting for your rights to diagnose and practice in the state of Texas. And they've been doing that this whole time. So I really have become to get involved with the TCA. There's a couple things that I'm going to challenge you to do. If you're a chiropractor in the state of Texas, it's literally imperative that you do the things that I'm asking, or things are going to get really, really bad very soon. So the first thing you want to do is join the TCA. I did that immediately. You can obviously make your monthly payment to be a TCA member, or you can just make a prepayment. It's the end of the year for tax purposes. I just paid for an entire year's dues right up front. You obviously write that off on your taxes. So first things first, every single chiropractor in the state of Texas needs to be a TCA member. Okay? Right now, about 25% of our profession in the state of Texas belongs to the TCA, so you can imagine that has fractionated us. At this point, it doesn't matter if you are a straight chiropractor, if you're doing Vaunt testing, if you even know what that is. It doesn't matter if I've got 3 practices, guys, and some of them are all cash. None of that matters at this point. We are literally all in the same boat. Okay, so this is, at the very least, this should unify everybody, regardless of what type of practice that you have. So first, join the TCA. Go ahead and pay it all up front. Get it done for the end of the year for your taxes. Number 2, we are looking to do this $100,000 in 100 days initiative. Okay, and the easiest way for us to do that, and I'll tell you straight up that I made a $2,500 donation, and at least 10 other of my friends have made a $2,500 donation to the CDI, and that is the fund that is going to fund the attorneys to fight the appeal, to make sure the very best in that profession is supporting our profession in terms of the legal side of that. We need $100,000 in 100 days. Guys, that's literally 40 Texas chiropractors making a $2,500 donation. It's time. It is literally time to write the check. So if it's at all possible, I challenge you to write that $2,500 donation check. Not only that, when you do that, go to the Facebook page. It's not gloating. It's just letting people know, hey, I stepped up, and encourage and inspire other chiropractors to step up. I wrote a $2,500 check to the TCA. The second thing, and literally, guys, 40 of us in the entire state should be able to write a $2,500 check, no problem. Again, it's a tax write-off. The second thing that we want to talk about, if you can't do that, and I understand everybody can't just write that check, we are trying to find 100 doctors that will commit to doing $100 a month over the next 2 years. Okay, that's 100 doctors doing $100 a month to build that sustainability, because we're going to continually need these funds to fight this fight. And it's a fight that we literally can't afford to lose. I cringe at the idea of what it would be like if we lose this. The third thing is to make sure that you get plugged into the TCA website. And then the final thing, I'm going to check the dates on this before I tell you, is in Austin on February 9th through the 11th, we're literally going to storm the Capitol, okay? So we're going to try to get as many chiropractors in there as possible, influencing legislators, because that's what the TMA has done a really good job of, is being in those legislators' face, telling them things about you and the way that you practice that are absolutely not true. They're trying to become a gatekeeper to where no one will be able to walk into your office without an MD referral. And then at that point, even the MD controls how many visits and how you treat that patient. Please take the time to get involved. Please share this video if you have the opportunity. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call the TCA. They are fighting for you. God bless. Have a great day.